Recently, program evaluation on the impact of nutritional and health programs has become an important tool to inform policymakers, government, NGO, donors, about efficient allocation of resources. However, empirical study on the impact of these interventions on education outcomes do not always draw the same conclusions. In Senegal, since over 10 years, the government haven't understood the importance of fighting against hunger and malnutrition. Supports not only school feeding but also deworming programs in rural schools. However, there is no empirical study assessing the impact of these interventions on educational outcome while addressing issues related to the complementarity and substitutability of the interventions. My thesis aims at filling this gap, and the main objective is to provide empirical evidence on the impact of meal and deworming programs on educational outcome while elaborating on the determinant of performances. In my thesis, I did both experimental and non-experimental studies. As methodology, I used both program evaluation approach and structural approach, emphasizing the structural approach because it better suited to meet the economic policy issues raised in the work. From an empirical point of view, this thesis contributes to the growing literature on the impact of school feeding and deworming programs in developing countries. From a methodological point of view, this thesis proposes a method for double treatment, which makes possible to estimate a range of treatment effects while elaborating on the issues related to the substitutability and complementarity of the meal and deworming programs. To my knowledge, this is the first study to reveal that the combination of the meal and deworming program would be more effective in terms of improving educational outcomes. The key conclusions are that the school feeding and deworming programs can significantly increase educational outcomes. In addition, the combination of the two programs has greater impacts on educational outcome than that for each program taken in isolation. I also found out that the meal and deworming programs are complementary in the goal of increasing pupils' achievement and promotion rates. In terms of policy implications, the findings in this thesis suggest that the generalization of meal and deworming programs in primary schools can be an effective means for achieving the Millennium Development Goals in terms of enrollment for all and increasing educational quality.